Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Game Aim Plus, where my aiming is gaming. I'm your host, the boy G, and we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, in this video, we are gonna talk about 6 more characters in a Fighters Pass Volume 4 for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 6 for the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. Here we go. Alright, this is my 4th Fighters Pass volume, whatever that I'm doing, okay? I've already done a 1, a 2, and a 3 with all 6 different characters, 3 Nintendo characters, and 3 third-party characters. You know, you guys want to go see those? Go check them out. But right now, we're on Fighters Pass volume 4. Alright, and I'm going to talk about the 6 characters that should be in this one. So, let's get right into it. Alright, here we go. Alright, got a little list here. Alright, the first character that should be in the Fighters Pass Volume 4, alright? A Nintendo character. Samurai Goro. Yes, Samurai Goro from the F-Zero series, franchise, game, whatever. Alright, yeah, we got Captain Falcon. Alright, we got Captain Falcon. That's it. We've had Captain Falcon since the Nintendo 64. Alright? And that's perfectly fine. I'm cool with that. I love Captain Falcon. Mind you, when the 64 came out, I didn't even know who Captain Falcon was, but he was dope. He was really cool in Super Smash Bros. That's all that mattered to me. You feel me? And yeah, that's what we got. And we haven't had an F-Zero rep ever since. Okay, granted, yes, I know the F-Zero characters, they do not fight. They are just in cars driving 1,000 miles per hour. That's fine. Alright, but they put Captain Falcon in here. Let's give him a little bit more shine besides in just like trophies, spirits, and little events and whatever. Alright, in some stages. And an assist trophy, because Samurai Goro, he is an assist trophy. He's in there. Alright, he's the big fat guy that comes out. He's a samurai with a sword and he's swinging it around and he's swinging it. Okay? I mean, that's all he pretty much does. But obviously, if they made him into a character in Smash Bros., they can extend his moveset, give him some new things, give him some new something. I don't know. Maybe his attacks will be like electric attacks. You know how Captain Falcon's is fire attacks? I don't know. Samurai Goro can have like electric attacks with his sword or something, you know? You know, make it up. Alright, you made up a moveset for Captain Falcon. I'm pretty sure you guys can make up a moveset for Samurai Goro. Let's get him out of the assist trophies and let's make him into a character. I would really love if F-Zero got some more reps, you know, some more character representation in Super Smash Bros. That would be really cool, you know. I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that also want some more F-Zero characters in here. You know, maybe they don't want Samurai Goro, you know, but anyway, I don't care. But right now we're talking about Samurai Goro because he's already technically in the game as an assist trophy, so you can basically just turn him into a character very easily. I'm just saying, but whatever, I'm nobody. Anyways, here we go. We're going to move on. All right. Next character. All right. A third-party character. And it is Chun-Li. Yes. Chun-Li. Come on. This shouldn't even be a conversation. This should just be an automatic. Yes, we have Ryu. Yes, we have Ken. But where the heck is Chun-Li? All right. Chun-Li. The first female fighting character ever in any fighting game. Chun-Li. She is just an amazing fighter, an amazing character, and I love her. She's great, okay? She is one of the characters that I really like to play with whenever I played Street Fighter back in the day, you know? Even though, you know, I was just pressing the kick button really, really fast and I can do that, so she can keep kicking. But either way, it took a lot of damage. Chun-Li was cool. I liked it, all right? She does that upside down kick thingy. She would be great, all right? I would have preferred Chun-Li over Ken in Smash Bros. You know, I'm sorry. I said what I said. It is what it is. Get mad. I don't know what to tell you. All right, Chun-Li is better than Ken. Shoot, Chun-Li might be better than Ryu. All right, but I get why Ryu's in here. You know, and I kind of get why Ken's in here. But where the heck is Chun-Li? Chun-Li needs to be in here. All right, she just has to be. Okay, she would be a great character in Smash Bros. With her, you know, her dynamicness with her legs and what she would do with her feet, kicking this and that, aerial attacks, and just her kicking game would be crazy. All right, you know how we have Min Min in the game and she does all arms, you know, and then like one kick. All right, it'd be like the opposite with Chun-Li. It would be all kicks. That's all it would be, and I'm good. I'm good with that. All right, I don't mind kicking everybody's booty with some Chun-Li. Throw her in Smash Bros. Please, Smash Bros. 6 Ultimate, whatever this thing is gonna be. I don't care. She needs to be in the game. All right, Chun-Li. Plus, there's another female rep, and female characters are the best. So yeah, next character. All right, first party. Here we go. Captain Toad. Yeah, Captain Toad. Oh, Captain Toad's already in the game. No, Peach and Daisy use him as a shield. Yeah, that's it. That's disrespectful. Come on, really? That's how we're gonna have Toad in Super Smash Bros. As a shield? All right, it's disrespectful how they're treating Toad. All right, they need to just make him a character. All right, he's already got his own game before Waluigi. That's crazy. And yeah, Captain Toad, he has his own game. All right, it's on the Wii U, it's on the 3DS, and guess what? It got ported to the Switch. Yes, Captain Toad. All right, your little Toad got his little headband on with a little light on it. You know, his little cool little Indiana Jones outfit with his big old backpack that's so big and heavy that he can't even jump. Yeah, that one. All right. And he has a little picket axe thing. That would be so cool as his weapon. All right, he could ride a little mine cart, kind of like, you know, Steve from Minecraft. He could do the same thing. Or drive a little Mario Kart and hit somebody. I don't care. All right, but Captain Toad would be cool. I like Captain Toad. All right, I think it's cool. And it makes him unique now. He's not just some basic Toad that got thrown into the game. Like, he's Captain Toad. All right. And he is no longer just a shield for Peach and Daisy, you know, and they probably will still have that in the next Smash Bros. Hopefully they don't. Switch that up. Give Peach and Daisy some different B move. Like, they gotta have something else for that. But, yeah, Captain Toad. I want him in the game, you know. Let's do it. Anyways, next character, all right? And this is a third-party character, okay? Dr. Eggman. Yes, come on. You knew it was coming, dog. Dr. Eggman should have been in Smash Bros. A long time ago, right? And I'm talking about Dr. Eggman, like the old design. Dr. Eggman, like how he used to look like in the old Sonic games. Or, you know, how he looks like in Sonic Superstars, if you played it in there. He's a more upgraded design, but he still looks like the old Dr. Eggman. Flying around in his little egg, little machine thing. Alright? Whatever that, the death egg, whatever it's called. I want him in that thing. Alright? Just like how Bowser Jr. is, I want Dr. Eggman in his little hover craft thingy, okay? But I want his thing to shoot out, you know, have like more deadlier weapons than like, you know, whatever Bowser Jr.'s is. Like, you know, his, I want him to have like some crazy spikes come out of it, some sword slashing, dagger, like something with anything, something, lasers coming out of it. You know what I mean? Shoot out crazy bombs or missile grenades or like crazy missiles or something. Listen, they could make like Eggman super deadly in here and super cool with his little hovercraft thingy like Bowser Jr. I think that'd be cool, okay? It obviously worked for Bowser Jr. It could work for Dr. Eggman, you know? And I would love to see another Sonic rep in here and another bad guy. I love when they include bad guys, okay? Because we don't have that many, but we have way more now than what we used to have. Thank God. So, yeah, Dr. Eggman, he gotta be in here. He's like one of the main villains. Like, how did he not even get a spot yet? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? He should have came right after Sonic. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's get him in here now in a Fighters Pass Volume 4. All right, come on. Let's get him in here. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate 6, whatever it's going to be called. Throw Dr. Eggman. All right, next. All right, a first party character. All right, Mipha. Yes, Mipha, whoo, from Breath of the Wild, from Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. I don't care where you want to pull her from, but definitely probably from Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity because she's actually a playable character in there. Yes, Mipha, all right, the Zora, okay? Listen, the Zora and the wife of Link. Yes, I said it in case you didn't even know. Mipha and Link, they got married. They are married. It is not Link with Zelda. Sorry, Zelda, go that way. All right, you taking too long. So my man's, he married Mipha. Yes, the queen princess of the Zoras, whatever she is. Yes, her. All right, she's awesome. She has a lot of, excuse me. She has a lot of water moves that she uses. When you use her in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, she uses a lot of water moves, puts a big old bubble, swims in it and hits people. She has a trident as a weapon. There ain't nobody with a trident in Smash Bros. But there will be if they included Mipha. I'm just saying. Mipha's great, all right? She would be like all water. It would be like a Pokemon. She would kind of be like Greninja, but better. You know, because she would cook Greninja. Greninja stands no chance against Mipha. I said what I said. I love Mipha. She's awesome. Please, she's my favorite champion. She's married to Link. Bring her in the game. Put her in Smash Bros. Please, please. Plus, we need another Zelda rep because this is ridiculous. Come on, really? 3 Links, 2 Zeldas, 1 Ganondorf is wild to me. Bring Mifa. Here we go. Last but not least, or whatever, but, you know, third party character. Spyro. Yes, Spyro. The little purple little dragon. Alright, from PlayStation, Activision, but not PlayStation anymore, because Activision now is owned by Microsoft, so now they own Spyro, and yeah, that's a whole long thing. But Spyro originated on the PlayStation back in the day. You had Spyro 1, 2, and 3. He had 3 games, and I played Spyro before, you know, on the PlayStation. I had a lot of fun with it. It was cool. I enjoyed myself, you know. I like Spyro better than not better than Bandicoot, my bad. I like Spyro better than Crash Bandicoot, sorry. You know, it was always, you know, they were Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Crash Bandicoot. I was a Spyro guy. I thought Spyro was better, you know, and he's cool. You know, he's an old school PlayStation character, Activision, and I'm pretty sure Microsoft don't mind throwing him in Smash Bros. Because Microsoft loves Nintendo, Nintendo loves Microsoft. Bring him in Smash Bros. And he's a dragon, alright? He could be in here fighting with Charizard, you know, and going crazy. So why the heck not? You know, I would love to see Spyro fighting with, you know, with Charizard and Ridley. Because, you know, Spyro looks like a little baby version of Ridley. So I think that would be cool. And, you know, they had the Spyro Reignited Trilogy collection, you know, all the 3 Spyro games, you know, remade all in one collection. And it got brought to the Switch later on, you know, after it got brought to the PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. But, you know, it came to Nintendo Switch later on. And, yeah, it's on there, you know. And they had a whole bunch of other Spyro games on, like, I believe the Game Boy Advance and stuff. I could be tripping. But, yeah, I think it was Game Boy Advance that they had, like, a few Spyro games on there. Don't know how they did that, but it is what it is. I could be tripping. But, yeah, Spyro, alright? Why not? Yeah, that's it. You know, those are 6 other characters that I feel like should be in a Fighter's Pass for the next Super Smash Bros. 6 or whatever this thing is going to be called. Yeah. That's all I pretty much got. I'll be back with another list, you know? But, yeah. You know, you guys let me know what you think about this little list that I made. These 6 characters, did you like them? Did you not? Would you prefer somebody else in a Fighter's Pass? Let me know. Put in the comments. Maybe they'll make it in the next list. Or maybe they have already made it in a pass list. You're going to have to go check that out for yourself. But, yeah. Put your character in the comments and maybe they'll get included. You know? But, yeah. Let me know, talk to me, put it in the comments, and let's chitty chat. But yeah, there you go, guys. Game Aim Plus, please subscribe, click that little bell button. That way, every time I upload a new video, it'll pop up on your phone like, you feel me, dog? You feel me? But yeah, y'all have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I'll catch you in the next one. Booyah! Woo!